Just like that. Keep it.
Game court session will commence shortly. Please take your seats and get your last minute hot takes in as we introduce our judges. So welcome to Game Court, the only court where you can get your hot video game takes judged by a panel of 3 jurors who I will introduce now, starting with the clarinet master, Josh Jepson.
Hi,
Our second...
I'm Josh Jepson. I played clarinet for 2 years in middle school.
Our second juror today is the automaton hunter, Masae Anella.
Oh, banana.
Hello, everyone. I have a very large banana.
Our third juror today is Final Fantasy enjoyer, Tarvould.
I want everyone to know that before I came on here today, my mom texted me and said, I hope you win tonight, and that's exactly what I plan on doing here today.
I am your bailiff, Rebecca Stone, and if you are able to, please rise, because the Honorable Judge Jyggy will be taking the bench momentarily. Judge Jyggy.
Where should we sit?
All right, you may be seated. You are advised to remain seated unless called upon by either Judge Jyggy or myself, the bailiff.
My favorite part of Judge Judy is when they scream, Judy, Judy, Judy.
Judge Judy, eat your heart out.
Yeah. All right. Welcome everybody to Game Court. Court is now in session. We have all of your video game music hot takes, but since this is the first show, I will explain a little bit how this is gonna work. You guys have been submitting all day. You've been submitting all day, as in all the last like 5 minutes. The different hot takes. You can see the QR code. If you haven't submitted, you can still submit right now. The way this works is our wonderful court stenographer Klinkit right next to me will be picking the hot takes that both you and the Twitch chat being right here, they can't see.
Hi, Twitch
chat. The Twitch chat.
We love you,
has
Twitch
been
chat.
submitting. Okay. So, the way that this is going to work is we're going to pick the different cases as we go on. We can actually cut the music here because we're, yes. No, that's the intro.
Everyone,
this works out.
Everyone loves a chat that points out audio issues, okay? Everyone loves that.
Wait, we have to wait for the whole thing.
We have to wait for the intro to finish.
Oh, okay. Hey, there's the intro.
Intro.
Court is now in session.
Intro. You have to get us back. You can do full screen. All right. Okay. So no, we're not doing that.
One more time.
No. your video game hot takes, okay? All right, so the way this works is we will be basically showcasing some of your hot takes, the things that you have submitted. Then how this is going to work is when a hot take comes up, I'm going to ask who agrees with this? Who thinks that this is actually correct? You're gonna raise your hand, you're gonna say, yeah, I'm down to defend that. You're gonna come up to the mic, you're gonna defend it. You have 2 minutes to tell me why you think this hot take is awesome. I'm also gonna think I'm gonna ask you all who thinks this is the worst take of all time. You're gonna be the prosecution. You're gonna come up, you're gonna have 2 minutes, you're gonna tell us why you think this is awful, all right? Then our expert jurors here
We're gonna stare at you.
are going to ask you questions, the two that are up here, all right? If you win, we're gonna vote. You also get to vote. This is not just a submit thing. Everybody scan that QR code or go to gamecourt.live/play because you're the 5th member of our jury, okay? If this is a tie, if Josh Jepson trolls me, I need your help, okay? I need your help. This goes also for you at home, the chat. You also can vote, okay? All right, so
Your Honor, can you tell them what they can be winning today?
Yes, if you come up, okay? We're going to be giving you, all right, just for coming up, you get 5 MAG points, okay? If you win, you get 10 MAG points. If you don't know what MAG points are, you can go and use them at the MAGFest merch booth. They basically act as gift cards, all right? Pretty cool. Pretty awesome. All right. I say, should we get into this? First hot take? Court is now in session.
I'm ready.
And then go up. And then push. That's we want to do the take. No. What is it? I didn't make it. Click the take. All right, our first hot take is Cynthia's theme from Sinnoh is the worst Champions theme of all time. Who are you? We're already off to a spicy thing. All right, I need to know who agrees with this statement.
Get out.
Oh.
One guy. Right there.
Single guy.
Bailiff Rebecca, who?
All right, raise your hand high. I'm going to pick somebody who agrees with this hot take. Probably the one person who submitted it.
That's the one person that submitted it.
Did you submit it? I see 2 people here, but you seem very enthusiastic about it. So come on up. I need to hear these reasons. Let's have a round of applause.
All right. Now, who
you're gonna
disagrees with this statement and is willing to prosecute this? Rebecca, feel free to take.
Yes.
Pick one.
That microphone. All right. Who disagrees? I need someone who is passionate about loving Cynthia's theme so much that they can come up and whatever our defendant says, you have to be able to refute it. Why don't you come up here? I saw your hand shoot up really fast. All right. So, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. Who's up first? What's your name?
The defendant, can you please let us know your name?
All right, what's your name? What's your name here?
My name is Leo.
Neil?
Leo.
Leo.
I'm going to call you Neil because this is a terrible take.
Leo. His name
All right,
is Leo.
Leo, you have 2 whole minutes. This is the song. That's 2 minutes.
I'm supposed to talk over the song?
Wait, yeah,
Yes.
when the song's done, you're done.
Yeah, when the song's done, you're done. Tell us why you feel that Cynthia's theme is the worst Champions theme. Go.
All right, well, this isn't my favorite. All right, here's the thing. This is in contest with most of the other champion things I think are better. I think Blue's theme is better by a mile. I think Lance's theme is better by a mile. I think the Hoenn Champions theme is way better. I'm also just kind of a pseudo hater, so apparently I'm the only one in the audience. Leave me alone! You wanted hot takes, you're getting them. I didn't submit this either.
You got a couple of friends out there.
Thank you. But no, I don't like cinema music because I think it drags on. I think the sound font's ass.
Okay.
I heard a woo.
All
Thank
right.
you. The melody goes on way too long. It's really repetitious over and over and over. The piano's nice, but like, I'm sorry, you're competing with Blue's theme, you're competing with Lance's theme, you're competing with Wallace and Steven. I think theirs are better. I don't think it's very good. I also am just I don't have much. I think it's bad. I don't like Diamond and Pearl. I don't like Platinum either. I'm sorry. I'm the only Sinnoh hitter in the audience, and I got called up. I was not prepared for this. I just think it's weak. I think everything else is better. I just think the rest of them are better. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, we got that. Yeah, we understood.
I believe you.
Can I cede my time?
You're so passionate about it.
You're very passionate.
Can I cede my time?
All right, we good?
All right, so to defend,
He
so
said
to
his
summarize
defense
your
rests.
Yeah, so to summarize your defense, you think it goes on too long and other themes are just better and more memorable. All right. Can we
Sorry. Yeah, someone said I'm also just a Sinnoh hitter. There's that too. Sorry.
All right, so we have heard from our defense. If we could now have our prosecutor come on up and can now argue against the defense. Your Honor, how much time does she have?
Hello, what's your name?
I am Jenny Spade. I am known as Fetch Games online. These two over here know me very
Yo,
well.
what's up, Jenny?
Hi, Jenny.
Hi. First off, it's okay to be wrong.
True. It's true.
Hey, whoa, not
Ready?
in court.
We are ready for the prosecution. Go!
I am a new player to Sinnoh. So, I first started with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. The fact that
Fascinating.
no other Pokemon game has caused me so much trauma, and I was here for it, with that piano starting off, and then it was one of those themes I could really get into focus with. Even though Cynthia kicked my ass at least 20 times. Let's be honest here, guys, come on. It's one of those themes that makes you want to run, but also you want to listen to it on repeat when you want to listen to when you're hyper focused, if anything. Because I have ADHD, it's on my playlist all the freaking time. So, sorry, I'm a little bit nervous.
All right, you
All
don't
right,
have
we
to use
good?
the full amount of time if you don't need to. That works.
Don't worry, no one's judging. Oh,
Amazing. Okay,
2 minutes is too long.
Okay. Open voting all the way up at the top. Sorry. There's a lot of hot takes. All right. So here's the deal. Our jury can now ask both the prosecution and the defense questions about their hot takes, but voting is opened for everybody that is here.
okay, I've got a question. We heard the complaints. It loops too long.
So this question is for the defendant?
Yes.
Okay.
I meant to say.
Is this not a skill issue?
Maybe. What I meant to say is that I think the phrases are way too long. They repeat 6, 7, 8 times, and they go on too long. So that's on me.
Okay.
All right, Josh Jepson, do you have a question for either of our defense or prosecuting?
Let's jump into what is your favorite of the champion themes, just to kind of gauge where you're at.
It's between Steven and Iris.
I'm with him.
okay,
I'm with him.
okay.
I got it. I'm with him.
Steven's theme does in fact
Masae,
slap.
thoughts?
So my question is also for the defense. I'm so sorry. I see you stressing. So I hear you comparing it a lot to other themes, but can pancakes not exist while waffles also do?
One can be worse than the other.
Oh, that is a good point. Okay.
This was not. It's allowed to exist. It's bad. It's less good.
Jury, feel free to talk amongst yourselves here, or do we feel like we have a verdict?
Well, okay.
I like
so
waffles. Love waffles.
Steven's theme was what?
Pancakes suck, though.
I'll bite you. Oh my god.
Wait, is this about? Well, hold on.
Yeah, we're derailing. We're derailing.
Jury, I would like you to remain
Order.
unbiased.
Order.
I want some pancakes.
No pancake talk. We need to talk about hot takes.
Okay, no las dos.
Hot cakes? Hot cakes?
Hot takes and hot cakes, baby.
The people have spoken.
I blame MAGFest for this. Okay, we're gonna start down at the end here. Tarvould.
Okay, see, I noticed a contradiction because I heard Cynthia's theme sound font is ass, and then Steven is the favorite from the GBA. So
You're not wrong. The GBA does have, it sounds bad, but they did really, really well with what they had.
that's true. That's true.
Prosecution or defense, Tarvould?
Which one's in favor of Cynthia's theme? You're throwing a lot of big words at me.
The prosecutor.
Prosecution, yes.
All right. So take bad. Take bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Josh.
I'm with the defense on this one. I think Cynthia's theme is fine, maybe a little overrated.
All right, now that we have two of our jurors' votes, I would like to bring your attention to the audience vote, which looks really close right now.
The audience vote right now.
So if you want your vote to matter, you better go do it.
All right.
I'm seeing
Y'all just a little shy
audience vote right now, looking a little
to
middle.
admit that it is a little overrated.
Okay, so we got one vote for the prosecution, one vote for the defense. Masae.
I wanna swap places. I don't wanna be on this side of the table. Okay, so I think that on the fact that it was just that Cynthia's theme might be a little overrated, and not necessarily that it's bad. That's what I was fishing for. Like pancakes versus waffles. They're both good, but maybe you like one better than the other. I can see that. So I think I will side with the defense.
Ooh, we have another vote for the defense.
Well then, we are sending it to you all because I rule Cynthia's hot. Who wins it? The audience vote. We're closing voting right now. It looks like 93 to defense with 130 defense. You are the winner.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. This is an audience vote, but whether you're on Twitch or you're here in the room, again, scan the code to join in. This is how this show rolls.
Thank you very much. And
in
we are
shambles.
going to take a look at some more hot takes now. So go ahead, you can have a seat.
You are both valid.
Hot cakes. Hot cakes.
Okay.
Hot cakes, hot cakes, hot cakes, hot cakes, hot cakes, hot cakes, hot cakes.
Wait, can I hit that? I want to hit this. Order! I'm the judge now.
All right.
That's so fun.
How we doing, everybody? Is it time for another hot take? Is it time for another case, Klinkit? Klinkit is finding the next case. All right, let's go with that one. Oh, that one's mean. That one's mean. Dude, promote it.
Also, for the record, waffles are better.
Yeah, let's do that one. That one's less mean.
All right, this one's spicy.
All right. Send us to the I forgot to make a button for it. I'll make a button during the thing.
All right, the next hot take is Toby Fox music is bad.
All right. Rebecca, we need to find somebody.
All right, who agrees with this hot take and can defend it that Toby Fox music is bad? I know one of you wrote this. Show yourself.
If there's
Or-
nobody, the case is dismissed.
You don't have to agree with it, but you can defend it anyway if you just like arguing. Is anyone willing to defend this? Let's see.
Behind you.
One hand.
You are willing.
Two hands.
Rebecca, we have one up here.
There
We have
are
one up
two
here.
hands in this
Where?
audience.
There's some back here too.
Two
I was coming back
brave
here.
souls.
I like you. I want you to come defend this. You have to defend. You are going to defend
Protect
that
this person
Toby
at all
Fox
costs.
music is bad. Are you sure? Okay, let's go.
We're also looking for somebody who disagrees with this statement.
All right, who agrees? Toby Fox music is
One more
good.
hand.
So many hands. Not just that you agree, but that
what happened last time.
you can support and defend.
You are a brave person.
All right, come on up to the mic. Tell us your name.
Hello, everybody.
Do we have our two?
We do.
I am here to share some very official opinions. My name is Hideo Kojima, and I will be defending this take, which is not even an opinion. We're going based purely on like musical theory, and let's really be real when we talk about Toby Fox songs.
2 minutes.
They're extremely repetitive. It always opens with a really standard track, and then it just cuts into this. It's the same thing with every track. And I know you guys love Megalovania, but it has been overplayed to this point that it is completely unlistenable to. Like, it's just that one note, as soon as you hear it, I'm immediately out, and I can't take it seriously. It's supposed to be a big dramatic moment. You can't use it. And remember, these are the official opinions of Hideo Kojima, creator of Metal Gear Solid and the upcoming Death Stranding 2, which has been delayed indefinitely. More information at the soapbox. Why else is Toby Fox music bad? If you go through the soundtrack, not every song in it is good. There's like the ones that are jokes that sound bad. And like we're looking at like what's the ghost name? Like Napstiblook. I did have it right. His songs are bad, and that's because he is actually Toby Fox after Toby Fox. Toby Fox is not a dog, he is a human, and if you think you're wrong, remember, if you have any issues with this opinion, I am Hideo Kojima. Please log into twitter.com and send your complaints to me at Hideo Kojima. X.com. Twitter does not exist. Phew.
Okay, be honest. Did Jeff Keighley submit this hot take?
Did what? Say again?
Jeff Keighley. Did Jeff Keighley?
Jeff Keighley.
He's my best friend. He would never do that to me. I put him in the game, and you have to deliver like Amazon boxes to him.
All right, that's it though. Thank you, defense. Prosecution. Who do we got? What's your name?
Robin.
Robin.
Hi, Robin.
Hi,
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Why is Toby Fox cool?
So, first of all, you took that right there, Toby Fox music is bad, and you said why Toby Fox's music, you said why Toby Fox's music in Undertale was bad. You didn't talk about Deltarune, you didn't talk about the music that actually took place during Homestuck. You didn't talk about the music that took place before Homestuck. This is the man who made a song that was entirely made from Nick Cage saying boner over and over again. You're telling me that that's bad music? What is wrong with you? How about Sephiroth with diarrhea and Osaka? Come on. This is actual Toby Fox music. I am not joking. This is good shit. This is good shit right there. And this is seriously not including how some of the music that Toby Fox has put into the games is truly phenomenal. And sure, maybe it is overplayed, maybe it is overused, but that doesn't mean that the first time that you listened to it, it didn't make you fucking jump out of your seat. It didn't make you fucking cry, depending on the song. Like, just because it's been overplayed doesn't mean it wasn't good to start with.
Beautifully said.
Thank you. All right. Voting is now opened. Oh, never mind. Wait. You have to make it bigger.
Voting will be
I guess you
open.
have to make it big. It doesn't scale. Notes for no. Oh, There you go. Voting is now opened for the audience, but I want to start this side with Masae.
Y'all, I cried in Undertale.
Is your question for Robin or for
Yeah, do you have a question?
Tamiya?
I don't have a question. I just have a statement.
Say your piece, Masae.
My statement is that Undertale made me sob like a baby. And
So bad.
ooh, I'll fight you.
Antagonizing the jurors
This
is
man.
not a good way to go.
Remember, Jory, you are voting based off of the defense and prosecution statements.
I am in. Who's the defense and who's the prosecution?
The defense.
He's defending the bad opinion.
Defense.
Okay.
Defense.
And you're the
Wait,
Prosecution.
sorry. The hot take. My bad.
Okay. Yes. I am with the prosecution.
Robin.
You're with Robin, with
Yeah.
the prosecution.
Yes.
One vote for the prosecution. Josh Jepson.
Yeah. I absolutely have to go with. I have to go with the prosecution on this one. Understanding that Toby Fox's music has permeated throughout the entirety of the gaming industry and beyond into memehood.
Toby
It's
Fox is in Pokemon.
Yeah. Like I understand the music being overplayed. I understand sort of the repetitive nature of it, but I think that's what makes it relatable to a lot of people and easy to get into.
That's also not his fault.
Prosecution,
I
two
haven't-
votes.
I haven't sobbed at Undertale before, but maybe.
How dare you?
Maybe that day will come. Maybe that day will come. I will. I will try harder. I will sob harder.
Try harder.
Mr. Final Fantasy.
Mr. Final Fantasy, yeah, that's me. I've had this discussion many times with my community as well, and it is that overplayed does not mean it's bad. Things are overplayed for a reason. It's that people want to hear it a lot, over and over and over again, because it gives them a sense of emotion, nostalgia, and memories of this wonderful experience. Burn in hell. Yeah, you're good.
And it looks like if the audience votes is
Sorry. Hell is the name of the prison down the street. Sorry.
and it looks like the audience vote has also spoken, so Your Honor.
Prosecution is the winner. I will say that Toby Fox also saved Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, so rules prosecution. True.
That was hard.
I say let's roll right into it. Are we ready for another one?
Hot takes.
Hot takes.
Here we go.
Hot takes. 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 Hot takes.
I still prefer waffles.
You guys ever had crepes?
Yeah.
Crepes are great.
Ooh, crepes.
Crepes are great. Yeah.
Here we go.
Unless they're moist.
Excuse me, this is hot takes and not
The next hot take is the DK rap is only good because of memes.
Who can defend this
We're looking
one?
for Rebecca. We're looking for somebody who agrees that the DK rap is only good because of memes.
I saw your hand shoot up, so come on forward.
I see a couple back there. Oh, we got one. Now we're looking for somebody who thinks that the DK rap is good because it's good. Or,
Right.
I don't know, bad. I don't know. Whatever you want.
Good because it's bad.
Good
Yeah, it
because
could
it's
be.
bad.
It could be.
Okay, let's
This is a cold take.
do you.
All right, we don't like chat anymore.
All right. We have them. We have our two.
Right, what is your name?
I am Cool Al.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
I'm sorry, what was that name?
Cool Al.
Oh yeah, Cool Al.
Cool Al.
Cool Al's in the house.
Member of the chat. The defense.
All right, I'm ready. So, the DK rap is only good because of the memes. Well, for instance, we have Steve Gunner. He's done the CG rap. He's done a bunch of other remixes too. I mean, the CG rap is all about everyone shooting their coconut guns. And then there's also the American version where it's basically Family Guy, but it's Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
And then finally there's there's one that's remixed to like Feel Good Inc. by Gorillaz. This Kong has a funny face and he has a coconut gun. And yeah, so yes, DK Rap is good because of memes, and we have Steve Gunner to thank for that. And I guess Timmy Turtle's granddad as well.
The most recent time I have heard that song is through a meme.
So you're saying because it's prevalent through many other, it's only been memed upon, but you haven't heard it from other places.
I have played DK64, so I've heard the original. But I just think the remixes are better. I mean, every time I play Donkey Kong 64 or see it, any Donkey Kong game, all I can think of is the CG rap. CG, coconut gun.
Okay,
All right,
thank you. Let's move on to the prosecution. The DK rap is only good because of memes. Why is it better?
Yeah, he's prosecuting.
I am prosecution.
Yeah.
My name is Adam. On the internet, I like to go by Lingo.
Yo, what's up?
All right, so the thing with the DK rap, I would argue that it is solid in and of itself. It's solid enough. I mean, I would say, okay, shut. Hear me out. It doesn't necessarily have to be like me. The idea is memes. Like what the defense is arguing is that memes make DK rap. Honestly, I think it's solid enough on its own. It gives you some exposition about who the characters are. Yeah, sure, it's a little bit corny, but this is Rare we're talking about. It's a British game dev company. Of course, it's going to be a little bit corny. This is British humor, in a nutshell. Also, most importantly, the DK rap features the phrase, "But this Kong's one hell of a guy." This is the word. Yeah. This is the word hell in a Nintendo 64 game. DK64 walked so Conker's Bad Fur Day could run. Where else would you hear a song? Like, how else, without DK64, could you have a game on the Nintendo 64 about a giant pile of giant turd singing opera? But DK64 on its own is still totally fine. The idea is it explains what the characters can do. It explains what makes each Kong special. I mean, especially when you have all these Kongs who you haven't seen before. You need the player to understand who they are.
All right.
Thank you. We're starting with the rare man himself, Josh Jepson.
Well said. I do think that the memes, again, just like Toby Fox's music, permeate, but I don't think that that's why.
Do you have any questions for either our defense or prosecution?
Do I have any questions? Shoot. No. Listen, I just want to say that the DK64 rap, the DK rap, is in the Mario movie. And I think that goes beyond memes at that point. Uncredited, by the way. Shout out to Grant Kirkhope. Shout out to Grant Kirkhope, the composer of the DK rap. Absolute legend. My vote is for the prosecution on this.
The prosecution?
Yes.
All right. We have one vote so far
Tarvould.
for the prosecution. Tarvould.
Yeah. I'll be brief here. You mentioned something. It was solid enough. Was that correct? I heard the word. I heard the phrase "solid enough" in there, and that sounds.
He's saying yes.
Yeah, it sounds more like you're describing Masae's banana here, right?
Masae's banana is not solid.
It's solid enough.
I felt I had to.
Who needs a gavel? We have the.
It's solid enough and it's chunky.
Whoa!
Tarvould, continue.
Yeah, I side with the prosecution.
Masae.
With the prosecution?
I side with the prosecution.
All right, we have 2 votes for the prosecution.
I have a
Masae.
question for both.
Ooh.
How old were you when you experienced the DK rap for the first time? Was it from the game or was it from YouTube?
Let's start with Cool Al.
I played DK64 when I was still in like 3rd grade.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
I am 33.
Okay.
So not terribly long after it came out, you played it.
Yeah.
Prosecution.
Oh yeah, go ahead. How old were you?
Yeah, I was about like 9 or 10 years old. I am also 33, so yes, yeah. By a sheer
Likely story.
coincidence. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? 33 buddies here.
Woo! Shout out to 33-year-olds.
The denial. Did you see what happened?
Yeah. But the idea is, I first heard the DK rap from the game itself.
Oh, okay.
I personally, for something as legendary as the DK rap, and I'm not saying this because I have a giant banana right now. Actually, this might be influencing me a little bit. I'm sorry. You know, bias happens. Whatever. I think it doesn't matter. I mean, it's a meme for a reason. It's catchy as heck. It sticks in your brain. How many times has the DK rap stuck in your head and you had to sing along with it?
It's good because it's bad.
I wish we could play it right now.
Well, you know
Jyggy.
what we.
Jyggy.
Well, Masae. Let me. So wait, Masae. Let me just.
So Masae, what is your vote?
So are you with the prosecution?
Yes.
You're with the defense, right? You're with
She's voting for-
You're voting for prosecution
The
or defense? It's
prosecution.
better. It's good because it's a meme.
I think I would get a riot if I had this banana and I did not vote for the prosecution on this particular one.
So it's good because not just because it's a meme.
Not just because.
Okay, then I'm the only. Oh, that means it won. So congratulations. But I have a question for you all. When was the last time you actually chose to play Donkey Kong 64? Because in my so this is the thing, and I think I need some help from the audience here. But I think the reason why that game exists in our brains is because of the DK rap,
That
and
is
I think
true.
every single human in this room could sing it.
Yes.
I think every single person can sing. So he's finally
Challenge
here,
accepted.
performing for you. If you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together if you want to clap as we take you through this spoken rap. DK, Donkey Kong.
He's the leader of the bunch. You know
Donkey
it
Kong
well.
is here. So my point. And this is my point. I'm actually on the side of the defense.
Whoa.
That Donkey Kong.
We just sang it word for word.
But the prosecution wins 3-1.
Josh Jepson.
Congratulations.
No, I don't agree.
I've never played the game,
That doesn't surprise me.
but I know the lyrics to the song.
But not
because
from a
it's a meme. So, all right. Prosecution does win.
Fair.
Prosecution does win, court. But I will say that's my opinion.
We're gonna make you 101% that game too.
The randomizer's a lot better anyway.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you to our prosecution and our defense.
All right. How we doing, everybody? I think you can actually still submit hot takes. I think you can do that if you're not, if you're just walking in, because I know a few of you just joined us. You're welcome to Game Court. This is a show where we judge your hot takes. You all are part of it. Please scan the QR code or go to gamecourt.live/play and join the jury. All right. let's move on to the next hot take. Josh, you're not going to like this one.
Uh-oh.
Remember,
Wait,
jury, you must remain unbiased.
Don't break my heart.
Super Mario Sunshine's entire OST, excluding the secret levels, is awful. The secret
All right,
levels
remember, we are looking for somebody who
my
can
hot
defend this. Defend
All
them.
right.
Unbiased.
Who?
You're defending this. Okay, come on up.
All right. We are looking for somebody who likes the Super Mario Sunshine OST and is willing to prosecute. Josh, you can't do it.
Damn it!
Josh, you have to remain unbiased. All right, how we doing? How we doing, Rebecca?
Good, we have picked our prosecution and defense.
Mindful to everybody also that's joining us here, both the prosecution and defense get MAG points. Those are MAGFest's currency that can be used at MAGFest's the thingy where you buy merch. So yeah, that's what they're getting. All right, are we ready?
Yes.
What's your name?
My name is Dreamy Ami, but you can just call me Ami.
Like the hotel?
Mommy.
What?
What? What? Omni. AMI?
AMI, Dreamy Ami.
Ami.
Omni. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you said Omni like the hotel.
I'm getting kicked out of my hotel room after this, by the way.
All right. Are you ready?
No, because I'm anxious, but let's do it anyway.
You got this.
Okay, so the Super Mario Sunshine OST I know a lot of people do like, but for me, it is not a soundtrack that sticks out at all. And for the most part, I find it get very repetitive, very grating on the ears at times too. Especially since you only have so many subsets of levels to go through over and over. So when you have to go through and hear the same song repeatedly, which granted sometimes gets broken up occasionally by the Shadow Mario chase sequences, it gets very tuned out, which isn't necessarily something you should be having go on for your OST, is for people to not necessarily want to re-listen to it over and over. In the case of this, I actually don't ever hear this OST heard almost anywhere aside from when people are actually playing the game as well. So there was probably more I had to say, but that's pretty much the sum of it.
All right.
I have some
Thank you.
stuff
That
to
was a
think
very
about.
well argued. That was a good argument.
All right, and our
All right.
prosecution, come on up.
I fully expect to lose this.
It's time for the prosecution.
Here, go ahead, tell us your name.
My name is not important. What is important is what I'm going to defend. But if you But if you need a name, I'm going to shill Favel4 on Twitch because he's a buddy of mine. But anyways, all right. So here's the thing. The island on Super Mario Sunshine is ultimately a framing device. We're on a vacation at the end of the game, so the soundtrack is naturally going to take a more laid-back attitude. It's not going to have more like present melodies in the thing. It's going to be more atmospheric. It's going to be more background. The other thing, another big thing that I would like to highlight is the use of dynamics and the changes in the soundtrack as you're playing the game. It's not simply just that you're going to be hearing the tracks, but like when you board a Yoshi, for example, that's when the bongos come in. That's when things change to actually suit what you're doing in the game. And ultimately, that's the point of a soundtrack. It's not simply to stand on its own as something you listen to YouTube at the time. I wouldn't go on YouTube and listen to Super Mario's soundtrack. I would experience it by playing the game, and that's what it is. The soundtrack is the complement to the game. It's not a solo piece. Trying to think of it like that is where you're going to run into an example, and that's how you get the arguments that you're going to run into. That's my piece. I don't have any more arguments. My head is empty at this point.
I think this one's going to be tough. This one's
very hard.
Okay, all right, don't go anywhere. Masae, do you have any questions for our lawyers?
I don't have any questions. I just have thoughts and opinions.
Remember, jury, this is not your opinion. This
Yes.
is taking into account what
Voting
you
is
just
open,
heard.
by the way. Voting is open.
Do I go?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize. I thought you were going with Tarvould.
Oh wait, did I not go with Tarvould yet?
No.
Oh, Tarvould, start us off.
What Masae said. Okay. I've always found. Oh, I guess I have to address one of you. The defendant. Wait, who went first? The prosecution.
This is our defendant.
Defendant.
Oh, I mean the defendant then.
Law terms.
I'm leaning towards you because I've always found the Sunshine soundtrack is like a song done many different ways, and where I heard from the prosecution was that it's a very chill vibe, but I remember it's like da 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 da. Another level's like
But Tarvould, that's
when
the
that
harbor.
hits the playlist, I go whoa.
That's the harbor version.
Yeah. I go to a harbor to relax, don't you?
The hard style version.
I'm going to side with the defendant.
All right, we have one vote for the defense so far. Masae.
So, I have opinions.
Again, jury.
So, the thing that I love about the Mario Sunshine OST is that it has motifs. It has the same general melody done in many different ways. And I think the prosecution has a very good point in that it changes depending on what you do. And you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of our very breakout, very, very good games, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, where I will not listen to that song on any particular day, but I play the game, and it matches what I'm doing at any particular time. So, as someone who has actually sang to those particular motifs once upon a time in different areas, I side with the prosecution.
Okay, we have a
You
vote for
had
the
some good
prosecution
points.
and a vote for the defendant so far.
Good luck, Josh.
Josh Jepson, whose favorite game is Super Mario Sunshine.
I'll
likes
be
this
real.
game.
So here's I don't have any questions. I don't know any music theory, so I'm going on vibes alone. But I will say, when you started off with your defense, I was very impressed, and you kind of swayed me. But then the prosecution came along and made a great point as well. So I'm very, very torn on this.
So, Josh, I think you can solve this by asking a question to either the defense or the prosecution.
Yeah,
Do you want them to elaborate on any of their points?
Yeah, so like the whole thing of like where you're playing, the whole thing is that you wouldn't listen to it necessarily on its own, but it works well within the game, which I believe the prosecution mentioned.
Yes.
Does that in any way affect the enjoyability of a song to not be able to be played on its own and only work within the context of the game? Because I feel like having that replayability outside of the context of the game can be very helpful for music. And I'm kind of curious. I want you to elaborate a little bit on that aspect for you.
I can elaborate a bit on it, but I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit of a wishy-washy answer, because ultimately it depends, right? I'm also a big fan of things like Toho is a big thing of mine, and those are very but those are things that are very listenable outside of the context of the game. So ultimately it just comes down to how you want to experience game soundtracks, and I know that's a really canned answer. And if I'm taking a hit on that, then so be it. But that's what it is. It's up to, do you want to experience the music as you're playing the game, or do you want to experience the music for what it is? There are different soundtracks that do different things better. Like old games do the music for music better because they're a little bit more limited.
That's so
modern
true.
ones, they focus on more modern things. Sunshine finds itself in kind of an intermediate time, I think,
That's
as
very
games
true.
are in
That's
that
very
3D
true.
transition. Late stages,
Okay.
but still.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I mean that does help a lot for me because I'm still a little bit torn because me personally, I'm a huge Super Mario Sunshine fan. I do love the music and the context of the game, but I'll admit I don't think I've ever listened to the soundtrack outside of the game.
How about Josh?
Besides one or two songs, maybe.
Do you want me to give you my vote and then you be the decider?
I would love for you to give me your vote first.
Okay. All right. So I'm actually very much on the side of the prosecution. And it's not because you had a bad argument. Your argument is extremely fair, but the defense's argument is that the game it's a little bit too repetitive, right? That was like your main statement. But my point is I'm thinking about it as it's repetitive in a way that video game music isn't anymore. A lot of times when I think of a repetitive song, I think of Paper Mario Color Splash, that every single battle is and that's all it does every single time. But in Mario Sunshine, that soundtrack, though it is, yes, very much the same song, it's changed for every single version. When I go to Delfino Plaza, yeah, that's but when I go to the Gelato Beach, that's chiller and more the same song but chiller. So I'm with the prosecution. That's my vote. Okay. I don't know if that helps you, Josh. You could pick, or you can leave it to the audience.
No, it does help. It does help. I think I'm going with the prosecution on this one.
All right.
Prosecution is the winner, but that was an awesome argument.
I was very impressed by both arguments.
Both arguments
really good.
were amazing.
Incredibly impressed by both arguments.
Very hot.
Very
take.
good.
It made me tear myself apart on the inside.
It's so hard not to just be like, I like
tear
that
me
game,
apart again.
right?
Yeah.
It's challenging when it's not just like that game, like pick the next game, All right. How we feeling, kids? It's hot in here. It's warm.
It's all the takes.
It's warm.
It's all the takes.
It's warm. I mean, I know you guys are hot, but whew. Oh.
Can we spin this around like a fan? Sorry. Oh God! No, I don't like that. No, I don't like that.
Rebecca, how are you doing?
Nope.
We're doing good. We're doing good. I was wondering what that was. Do you have one more, but I'm
gonna get arrested.
All right, we're picking our next video game hot take, and you can still submit more. The QR code is up there for you to submit more.
Each grab an end. Can it stretch beyond Josh?
Oh. Grab. Pull. I don't love that. What did we just do? This is like video game music hot takes. What was that? That has nothing to do with music. Anyway, waffles are great.
This one might cause some drama.
Uh-oh.
This one might cause some drama. Sonic music is the only good thing about Sonic games.
It's more of a
Defendant, go.
Games.
Did you pick? You picked them? What? He doesn't have his hand up, so I'm going back here. I'm gonna pick you because you look very enthusiastic about it.
The idea is that you can submit all your hot takes. You don't need to argue.
Did you say submitted it to? Like T-O-O?
Amazing.
Oh my God.
All right, Rebecca, do we have one?
We have a defendant, somebody who thinks that Sonic music is only good.
Who thinks Sonic games are good?
Besides just the music. Besides just the music.
Yeah, no, this is that.
So the Sonic games are good.
Reminder. The take is that Sonic music is the only thing good about Sonic games.
Rebecca,
come up here.
All right, you.
Oh, we got one.
Rebecca's so far away.
All right. You might want to just take it in the hand. You can handheld it if you want.
My name is Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Hello.
Jason.
Welcome to the court.
Do you...
Jason! Heavy rain.
MAGFest has poisoned you all.
MAGFest.
You believe that Sonic music is the only good thing about Sonic games.
Oh, 100%.
Tell us why. You have
All right,
2
you ready?
minutes.
Here we go.
Hit the objection theme. All right. First things first. All right, we're gonna talk about Shadow the Hedgehog, which is a Sonic game. I do not care that Shadow is the main character. It is not a good game. The controls are horrid, especially with the guns. But I'll tell you what, you know what isn't horrid? I Am All of Me. There is a reason everyone fucking loves Shadow, and it is because he is edgy because of everything Crush 40 did for him. Everything. Here's the biggest disappointment growing up with Sonic is I look at him and I'm like, he should be amazing. It should be fast. All of his games, he is getting slower every year. None of his games feel like you're actually going fast. Game 3 was right. Mario is moving faster. What is this? Sonic Frontiers, the most bland open world there is. But hey, I'm hanging on to the other side. It's amazing. The music is the best part, to where the soundtracks will be on everyone's Spotify ever. Well, the game will just be like, 3 out of 10. And it's only a 3 because it got that far from the soundtrack. And it's like, yeah, it's as far as we can give it just based on the music alone. The gameplay is trash. The dialogue and story of all of the games are kind of trash. It just sucks. I'm sorry. Keep it going.
Oh no. Ooh, it's getting heated.
All right, thank you to our defense.
Order.
All right, can we have our prosecution? Please come up to the mic. Tell us your name.
If it pleases the court, please refer to me as CD-ROM 1019, the host of Chaos Control Channel and ambassador to the brand of Radio Sega.
Oh no.
That's a very long name.
So you like
Sonic
knights,
lawyered up.
right? you like knights?
Knights?
Yeah.
Knights is pretty cool.
Knights.
You are literally repping all of Sonic all over you. I'm impressed.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
All right, we're ready whenever you are.
The defense's claim is that Sonic, the good music is the only good thing about Sonic. Let me ask you a few things, sir. Would a bad franchise, or a franchise that only has good music, have 3 feature-length films and a 4th on the way? In addition to that, would it have an entire convention who spans 20+ years, have it centrally themed around Sonic the Hedgehog? I think not. Would a bad video game series have several comic book adaptations, cartoon shows, and myriads of fan characters made every single day, plaguing DeviantArt.com alone? This defendant's claim holds absolutely no water. Only that the quality of its music is consistent is the only agreeable point as a person who has a 100+ episode podcast on every Sonic OST in existence.
Oh man!
I forgive you of your heresy, sir, and condemn you to whatever pit of hell you crawled out of.
Okay, see, what I said was...
Your Honor, can we...
All right, order.
Your Honor, can we have the defendant make a rebuttal?
We can absolutely have a rebuttal.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, in that 3rd feature-length movie that we got was not one of the best moments in there when we just got Live and Learn. I mean, it literally is just harkening on the nostalgia of the songs itself because, hey, Sonic Adventure 2 is Live and Learn. Everyone fucking knows it. Unknown from ME.
Sustained.
Listen, no one talks about the Knuckles rap, but that's great, and it's the best thing about Knuckles.
All right, order.
Jyggy, I'd like to start if you don't
Tarvould,
mind.
take it away.
I have some issues with what the defendant has been saying. Live and Learn being the best part of the movie. You're right. But the statement we're arguing is the only good part of the movie? The best part of the Sonic games. I will agree, it's the music. Is it the only good thing about the music? I think if you looked inside yourself, you could find one thing about the Sonic games that's good. Like the dialogue, for instance. Can you give me a funny line from a Sonic game? Let's hear it. Any line.
Where is that?
I'll make you eat those words!
Chaos Emerald.
I side with the Sega podcast or whatever.
Tarvould, vote.
Yeah.
With the
I side with Sega.
You side with Sega. All right, noted.
All right, we have one vote for the prosecution.
Or Masae?
Don't even tempt me. Listen. Sonic Hero. Sonic was always bad.
I would also like to bring attention to the audience vote right now. If you feel strongly about this, you need to go vote because the defense is currently winning the audience vote.
Remember, the audience vote matters. Get your phones out. Gamecourt.live/play. Get your votes in. Josh.
Yeah.
I agree with you. It's just worse Mario!
It's terrible!
Just worse Mario! Okay. Sonic is a game. Okay.
Hey.
Sonic.
Hey, wait. The music is pretty good, though.
The music's awesome. The music is so good, and that is why the defense is correct. The music is the best part of Sonic.
It's not that it's the best, it's that it's the only good thing.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Okay, so far we have one vote for the prosecution, two votes for the defense.
You're
Audience, you need to keep voting because Masae needs to vote next.
It's a game where you are supposed to go fast, but you're punished for going fast.
I agree.
Masae.
Skill issue.
I hate going last. This sucks.
Masae, there is also the audience vote, which keeps changing back and
keeps
forth.
going back and forth between defense and
That don't matter none to me. I still have to say something. So, I think where I'm getting hung up is the wording of the question. Is that the music is the only good thing about Sonic?
Preach.
And
I think that's pretty
say
clear.
this as someone who is not very familiar with Sonic. I am a Mario kid. And I think there are other things that are good about Sonic. Namely, the graphic design, the character design, and I think there are lots of other things where the only thing good about them legitimately is the music, and they have faded into obscurity. Sonic has something there. It has a catchy catchphrase. Gotta go fast. I guess. That's a catchphrase, right? So clearly, there is something there other than just the music. Even though I do love the music too, by the way. But I am going with the prosecution. All right.
So we have 2 votes for the prosecution, 2 votes for the defense, and Your Honor.
This is, again, a showcase that the audience, you are the jury. Your vote matters. So go to gamecourt.live/play because right here, the defense is the winner. Democracy. Have I gotten Democracy.
Hey.
Josh, we better run after this one.
Hey, Jyggy.
You know what?
Jyggy.
We're gonna need
It would be-
protection.
Hey, Jyggy.
What's up, Hypercole?
I see Jyggy.
What's up, Hypercole?
I quit.
No!
That's okay.
I think it would be true about the TV shows.
Can I take over?
Trill?
Can I take over? All right, we are picking our next hot take. Well,
Hold on, I have to put an ad out for a new editor.
roll the intro.
No, don't play the intro.
Hey, look, it's the thing I edited.
Intro.
time we'll get us. This is the first one. This is the first game court ever.
Yeah.
Welcome to the first game court ever.
All right. We got about 19 minutes left of the game court. I think we can fit in one or two more. What do we think? Can we do it? Our next hot take. Ocarina of Time. What?
What?
Oh no.
Ocarina of Time's music is overrated.
Oh my.
We're looking for a defendant in this one. Rebecca, do you see any? Oh, we got Tom up here.
Yeah.
Tom up here. I think Tom.
Nepotism.
Pick one.
Tom.
I thought we were friends.
Are you?
Tom.
I picked that, yeah.
Can you
Can you argue for the other side?
You wanna?
Yeah, you can just be both.
Do you want to prosecute Tom or no? Tom can prostitute. Don't clip that! Don't clip that! Don't clip that!
Clip it.
Tom can
Please
prosecute!
That's going in the highlight reel.
No!
I thought he quit.
Okay.
right.
Just for that.
All right. Order.
Can our defense please come up to the mic, state your name?
Hello, my name is Nebbles, and I'm going to be defending this take. So, Ocarina of Time, groundbreaking game, and I won't deny that the music is amazing. However, I'm going to argue that when games like Spirit Tracks or Wind Waker exist, there are better OSTs out there. I want you people to look at me and say that the Spirit Tracks overworld theme or the Wind Waker theme, the Great Sea, pales in comparison to Hyrule Field. And we have like Twilight Princess, or we have Skyward Sword. We have the beautiful music of Skyloft. We have the beautiful music of the Temple of Time and Skyward Sword. There are so many other Zelda games that have such iconic songs that we think about. I did a panel on Majora's Mask on Thursday, so I'm going to rep Majora's Mask and Termina Field and Clock Town. Clock Town is probably the reason why I have anxiety.
Actually, I was really
And again, maybe I'm a little biased. Spirit Tracks was my first Zelda game.
Okay.
And when I heard that overworld theme, I was like, damn, I want to hop on a train. I want to go on an adventure. I hear the Great Sea. I'm like, I want to be on a boat. I want to be on a boat in the ocean. I hear Hyrule theme. I'm like, yeah, that's okay. That's good. Yes. I will stand here and defend Wind Waker until the day I die. And I live off spite, so I'm going to be alive for a very, very long time. And also, Wind Waker has Bulgara. I think other games have more iconic boss themes. When I think of boss themes, I'm like, ooh, there's Zant, there's Mulgara, there's Demise, there's Kalactos. Everything about the other Zelda games have more iconic features. Ocarina of Time existed so they could walk, so all the other Zelda games could run.
All right. Thank you very much for the defense.
Hit the little hammer one more time.
Oh yeah.
I want to do it.
Yeah.
Yay.
I love that part.
Who are you? Hi, Tom.
Then you can just go and sit.
Are you ready to tell us why you think Ocarina of Time has great music and it's not overrated?
I certainly am.
Yay! Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Lady and gentlemen of the jury, Your Honor, distinguished members of the audience, I come to you today to just tell you how thematic, how much ambience the Ocarina of Time soundtrack has. The haunting melodies of the Forest Temple, the familiar and exotic chants of the Fire Temple. On top of that, the defendant here claims that Ocarina of Time's music is overrated in play out when it is in fact referencing older Zelda games. Do those Zelda games also have overrated music? then why should Ocarina of Time? It's a lot of the same music. And going more into your into your details here, you referenced Skyloft. You referenced Skyward Sword. What is the main theme of Skyward Sword? If nothing but Zelda's lullaby played backwards. I believe the prosecution rests here.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tom. Okay.
Our defendant would like to have a rebuttal.
We do have a rebuttal. We do have time.
Now, I'm not saying that Ocarina of Time music is bad, and it did pave a lot of foundation for future Zelda games to build off of. However, I admit I just am biased towards other Zelda titles. Maybe it's I'm a little contrary when people are like, but this game is the best game ever in the franchise. I played Ocarina of Time. I admit I got stuck in the Shadow Temple, but that's irrelevant. I just still think other Zelda games and their music and what they did to the themes that presented themselves in Ocarina of Time also deserve as much respect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. I think we should start. Josh, you want to start us off here with questions for our lawyers?
Yes.
Tom is a lawyer. He went to law school.
Yeah, I knew that. We'll talk later.
Voting is open, by the way.
I'm gonna need some defense on the Sonic thing from earlier, so we'll be in touch.
Surprise witnesses, each one more surprising than the last.
Oh, jeez. I'm terrified. So yeah, here's the thing. I think that this comes from a place of people feeling that Ocarina of Time has been kind of overdone and like that kind of thing. And I think that tying in the music to that may be wrong. I think like tying in the music with that would be wrong, especially because again, the prosecution here makes a great point about how it builds into other games in the franchise, and a lot of games reference each other and so on. I think that that should be talked about. I think that's important. I think it's important to make reference back to Ocarina of Time and give that the credit it deserves for the music specifically. You can talk about the game itself all you want, but the music is what we're here about today.
Yeah.
So I don't have any questions for our defense and prosecution, but my vote goes for the prosecution on this one.
You're biased.
Okay. I have a question. Do you mind if I go next? And then I have a question for the defendant. Can you name me an overrated song from Ocarina of Time? Wow. Because I have one for you, but I want to know if you can name it.
I mean, I would almost dare to argue Hyrule Field itself.
That's not one I'd go with, but you know which one I would go with?
What is it?
Which one you'd go with? The one I'd go with is boop, 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 boop.
I can give you that.
Iconic.
I actually, hi, my name is Jyggy, known Ocarina of Time hater. Yeah. I actually am for the defense here. Tom, your argument was awesome, but I agree that the music is just a little overdone because how many times are we going to hear it all the time? Anyway, up next.
Oh, me? Oh, okay. So, I am an Ocarina of Time adorer. I love Ocarina of
Great.
Time. Jyggy!
Here's the setup.
Not biased jury, right?
I mean, not biased jury at all. I do think that there are a lot of songs in Ocarina of Time that are not overdone in the grand scheme of the series that to my memory. Like the Forest Temple, I don't think that's been done too many times after the Fire Temple has not been done too many times after. The Spirit Temple has not been done too many times after. And all of those are iconic in their own ways. and they stand out a whole lot on their own. However, I do acknowledge that a lot of the music in Ocarina of Time is very, very acclaimed, even though a lot of the later games may have done it in a similar way, but more developed. And at that point, it becomes a question of like recognizing where the music has come from and where it has gone in the future. But a lot of those songs came from games that came before. Looking at you, Link to the Past, looking at you. So, I actually, on this front, will side with the defendant.
Whoa!
Even though I love Ocarina of Time and its soundtrack, and it's probably what I listen to the most out of every soundtrack out there, period.
So we have 2 votes for the defendant, and it
Tarvould.
looks like the audience is also leaning that way.
Yeah,
so
our
get your votes
audience is
in.
leaning towards defense.
I mean, I'm totally okay. So I love Ocarina of Time. Okay, one of my favorite Zeldas, and because I love it so much, I'm gonna list every banger track in that game. Gerudo
no.
Valley. End of list. True.
Okay. No, okay. All right.
Yeah. What song has carried forward the most that wasn't pulled from earlier ones? Gerudo Valley. It's in every Smash. They use it all the time. It's awesome. I have heard it in the halls at least 5 times this whole weekend. I haven't heard any other Zelda songs. And that is the one I go back and listen to the most. However, the defendant laid a lot of their case on the fact that future games had fantastic music. And I really liked the prosecution's rebuttal. You're still going.
Oh, are you still talking?
I was trying.
Sorry.
All right. Order.
I thought the prosecution bringing up that the future music is so good because the past music is so good. Tantalizing. So I'm siding with the prosecution.
Well, the prosecution and the defense are tied, but the audience has chosen. Our 5th juror, aka you all, picked the defense. So, congratulations. I'm sorry, Tom.
I think I voted wrong
sorry,
every
Tom, I love
time.
you.
Yeah.
Well done, dude.
Except when we unanimously agreed.
But that's actually gonna be it for game court.
Jyggy, real quick.
Yeah.
I'm not sour or anything, but
No.
would you? I signed my hot take. Would you mind pulling it up?
You signed your hot take? Oh, look for Tom's hot take. Did you sign it, Tom Fox?
Just Tom.
You self-reported?
Wait, VG. Wait, what was that? I just saw. Wait, video game music. Thanks, Tom.
Would you mind showing it, the exhibit? Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Tom. I love you.
I think this case speaks for itself.
Thank you very much.
Wait. Hey, we get to vote on that, right?
Okay. Court. Order. Thank you very much. That's going to be it for game court. Thank you all for joining us here.
Court adjourned.
Court is adjourned. My name is Jyggy. You should definitely follow my wonderful jury members here. Tarvould. Over at Tarvould's Quest, we have Josh Jepson. Over at twitch.tv/Josh Jepson. And we have Masae over at everywhere on Masae. Thank you to our stenographer, Klinkit, and Rebecca Stone, aka ForestMinish. If you want to hang out with us, we will be outside to the left inside the large room. But thank you all for coming. That's it. Game court adjourned.
Hey. And thanks to Jyggy, okay? Give it up for Jyggy!
Should we roll the intro?
Jyggy! Roll the intro!
Jyggy!